Hey guys, back with another video game collection video. Today we are doing two of them because we don't have a lot of them, but we'll start with the Super Nintendo games, which is in a big pile. We got Batman Forever, which is not like the movie, sad to say, and it's hard to play. Me and Loner never got past the first level. That's how hard it is. Then we have Tiny Toons Busters Bust Loose, which you play as Buster, and you go through the levels fighting enemies, basically jumping on their heads like Mario, which it's a fun game. We had got so far into it, but there's this train level that we can't get past it because it's so hard. It's like jump over it or dodge under this stuff. But we have a game that everybody knows. I have to turn it this way if you want to see it. Street Fighter 2, which you can see, fighting. Everybody knows Street Fighter. Wacky characters and everything else. We got two copies of Super Mario World, which this one's better looking than this one. Which one's darker than the other one. I thought there was a video about that once on YouTube, about the color here being darker than the other one. Then we got The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which this is a really fun game. I've got past it where you can get in the other dimension and the mirror and stuff like that. But it's so hard to play it after you get into the other realm. But we have Ultimate Mortal Kombat, the ultimate fighting game. Now, I've had the Super Nintendo for a long time. I was like about 5, 6 playing this. And then once I started it up, I waited or something like that. I was scarred for life because of that game. Because when I was waiting and everything else, and it had popped up one of those demo things where it shows you about it. And when I did it, it showed one of the characters eating the other person's head off. And it scarred me for life. I turned that thing off and basically almost sat in the chair and cried that I was sitting in because it scared me. That was a terrible time. But we got WW, I think it was F, that is supposed to be Raw, but that's a fun game to play. And then we got WWF Royal Rumbles, and that's just another wrestling game, which they're both fun, but they're both by LJN, the same people that did Friday the 13th. But in a way, that's actually better. The games are better, but here's our stack of Nintendo 64 games. We got Biofreaks, which it's in a way just like Mortal Kombat. You can take people's arms off and everything else, but you play as freaks in the year. I forgot what year.
I think it was 2030 or something like that.
Either way, it says Bio America. But we got Bomberman 64, which we've completed this game. Which I like the game, and Loner likes the game because he was the one that completed it.
Yeah.
We got Diddy Kong Racing. I've got so far in this game and everything else. It's fun and everything else, where it's kind of like an open world racing game, which you basically don't drive around too far, and you can switch your vehicles. We got Donkey Kong 64. Can't play this game because it's got to have one of those rumble packs for it. But it does work. It does come on and tell you about you have to have the rumble pack. Mortal Kombat 4, which is the same as every other Mortal Kombat game, but this one's fun, and I got that from a friend at the flea market. WCW NWO Revengeance, which if you've watched the older wrestlers fight and everything else, you can do that in here, but you can customize and put your own character in it. It was this one or the other one that we have here. but you can make your own characters in it. We got WWF Altitude. Get it. Which, and I said it was this one or that other one there that you could have customized your characters in it. But you do play as like a lot of the older wrestlers and stuff like that, and it's a fun game. This video ain't long. Should do another one, should we?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it while we got it. Happened to find out when I was looking for my other ones, I happened to find some other Super Nintendo games. But we got NBA All-Star Challenge, which I don't really play sports games, which the only thing I know that's basketball for older teams. Let's see. Super Play Action Football, which is football. But I don't care for sports, so just let you know. And that's why I probably forgot about them. But then Super Bases Loaded, which should say baseball. I don't know how to say that. Ken Griffey Jr.'s winning run, which I guess it's, about him. The game's about him. Then we have NBA Live 19, it should say 1998, but that's what it says on there, 98. But that's all of our Super Nintendo games. Then we'll go to a system that none of you probably ever heard before, because all of you are probably too young or never heard of it. We've got some Odyssey 2 games, which is like, I think it's like after the Atari or something like that. But we have Odyssey 2, Out of This World, Helicopter Rescue, which I forgot what these games are. But you have to push the numbers and everything. Like it says press 3, 2, or 0. Something like that. And then that's how you play the games. You gotta click those. Then we have Casey Munching, which I think it's just a ripoff of Pac-Man.
It is.
Yeah. Then we have Turtles, which I thought was like a Frogger game in a way.
I don't remember it, because I never got to play it.
Yeah, I forgot about it and everything else. Then we have Baseball for the Odyssey 2. Which it's been a while since I've played the thing. Then we have Alien Invaders Plus, which if you played Alien Invaders, you know what that game is. Then this one's got Speedway, Spin Out, and Crypto Logic, which I guess is math, like it shows there, something like that. Because I don't know that stuff. Invaders from Hyperspace, which I think I forgot, I think you shoot the asteroids. I think that's what it is. Then we got I Got Your Number, which that sounds creepy in a way.
I think it was just some type of add-in game or something like that.
Yeah. Then another I Got Your Number, which there's 3 copies of that, so these things are actually hard to find anyways. Then we got another football for it. Then we got bowling and basketball together on one. And the last one is UFO, which I think it's like another Space Invader game. And that's for our Odyssey 2. Then next is our SEGA Genesis, which some of these I don't know about. Barkley's Shut Up and Jam. That's kind of mean to say. Gotta go to a basketball game and your favorite person tells you to shut up. This says Genesis.
I think the name's on top.
Oh, it's Cyberball. Now let's just go with Genesis. We got The Incredible Hulk for the Sega Genesis Mega Drive. I think you just play it on the same thing. Because I think we did anyways.
We almost completed it.
I think we did. Then we got NFL Quarterback Club 96. Which I don't know if I played that game yet. Then we have SEGA Sports Prime Time, which is football. And the last, I think we're missing one. We have Taz in Escape from Mars, which you're Taz, you get abducted by Marvin the Martian, and you gotta find your way through his place. And our last one is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I thought I had the first copy, but I don't know. Because we had them all in boxes and we had to take them out and everything else. Almost fell, that one almost fell. But that's all. This is all of our retro ones that we have. Besides the Nintendo when we did it. And if you haven't seen that video, you need to go watch it. But that's all I have. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for future videos and everything else. And also help us out. And I hope you guys like it and everything else. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye.